Wednesday, March 26, 2008, and I'm here in Godalming, Surrey for the UK Space Conference. It's my first time in England in about 10 years. And actually the last time I was here, I was right here in Godalming by a coincidence. So I'm still a little jet lagged. I'm fresh off the plane, had an overnight flight, but I'm excited to be here. I've already had a lovely meal with the conference organizers, and now I'm going to go take a tour of the grounds here at the Charter House, the venue that's hosting the conference. So behind me is the chapel I mentioned earlier. We can just see the top of it as we looked across the Founders Courtyard. So as I mentioned before, this building here is the oldest war memorial in the entire country. The memorial to World War I.
Right, so I'm Ben Boyce. I work at Astrium Stevenage in Hertfordshire in England, and we are designing the ExoMars rover vehicle. This is Bridget, which is one of our early prototypes. And Bridget was originally designed to test out the locomotion systems. So the number of wheels, number of suspension systems, and the design of these flexible wheels that you can see here. She's now moved on to be a bit more of a useful prototype for the rest of the electronics and the software team. And we're currently looking at the methods for autonomously navigating around Mars. You can see there's a pair of cameras at the top there, which are currently pointing up to the heavens. And those cameras will be able to take stereo images of the landscape, which basically allows you to have depth perception. Once you have depth perception, you can build up what's called a digital elevation map of the terrain. And then algorithms on board will interpret that digital elevation map and come up with an area of go and no-go zones, depending on the type of obstacles that the rover will be able to climb over. For example, Bridget, which we used to test the type of terrain that we would be able to safely traverse, can go over 30 centimetre rocks under each wheel and climb slopes of about 25 to 30 degrees. So given these parameters, we feed that into our digital elevation map and create a navigation map, and then we can plan a path through it so we have autonomous navigation, which of course has the main advantage of being able to speed up driving around Mars. The round trip for a signal to Mars and back being maybe 20 minutes each way, so we don't want to be doing direct drive, for example.
Perfect. Given your experience working with rovers, any advice you would give a privately funded team trying to drive a rover on the surface of the moon?
Well, let me think. What would be the best bit of advice? Yeah, I'd say make sure you get the landing right.